everyone, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm a reseller. I've been reselling for 19 years and I absolutely love it. I sell mainly on eBay and Poshmark, and today I'm coming to you from a hotel room in Galveston, Texas. My husband had a work trip and I decided to come along with him. And I thought it would be really fun while he's working to get to go thrifting in Galveston and then go to Houston and check out the Goodwill bins there. So I've already done all the shopping, so I'm going to record my hauls. This video is going to be the first day. First day he didn't actually have to work. We had such a great day. We went running along the beach, we went swimming, we played golf, we went out to eat and had fresh seafood. It was so much fun. But I had my USPS packages with me because we left on the weekend and I wanted my packages to be able to go out Monday morning. So we found the post office in Galveston. And when we were driving by, I saw an Amazon bin store and I've never been to one before. So I asked my husband if we could stop and check it out. And so he said, sure. So we stopped. I didn't want to take a lot of time since it was my husband's only free day here. So I just wanted to find a couple things really quickly and just experience what it's like to go into one of those stores. Well, when we went in, there were two entrances and we went in one and it wasn't the type of store that I thought it was. I thought the Amazon store was you go in and everything is marked one price depending on the day of the week. Like it starts at $12, then it goes down to 10, then everything is 8, 6, and so on. Well, this store was a little bit different. It was Amazon returns and overstock. However, it wasn't priced like that. The guy was so nice and friendly when we went in. He said, take out your Amazon app and just scan the item that you're looking at. Whatever price it is on Amazon, cut that in half, and sometimes a little bit more than half. So we were looking around, great deals if it was for personal use. In fact, I got a new electric toothbrush for $40 that on Amazon is $134. He gave us a great deal because the brush heads were missing and he let me plug it into the wall and make sure it worked. It worked great. It's obviously not used. It was just returned. So I got that for myself. And then he said, we have this is a really good deal. These are Apple AirPod Pro, second generation, brand new, sealed. And he said $100. I needed a new pair of these. We were just about to purchase a pair for $249. I was actually off by $5. They are currently $244.99 on Amazon right now. To get them for $100 when we were ready to pay full price for them. So my husband said, yes, we'll take those. And the guy said, well, I'll sell you 3 of them for $250. That would be a great deal for resale or for Christmas presents coming up. So I thought, I keep one pair. That pair was $100. The next 2 is $150 more. That's $75 each. If I just sell each one for $125, get back $100, that's $200. That's basically, I'm able to get my new AirPod Pros for $50. And I still have my other pair, they're just regular AirPods, not the Pros. I can resell those also. So we purchased 3 pairs. I came back to the hotel, sat on the floor, listed them. It was super quick and easy. So that was a great deal. Both pairs sold within 24 hours of listing them. One sold on eBay and it was an international sale. The other sold on Poshmark. They sold combined for a gross amount of $377.93. I received back in the bank after any fees and postage $260.16. My cost of goods was $250, so my profit was $10.16 plus a brand new pair of AirPod Pros. If you watched the last video that I released, it's a ship with me video. I shipped both pairs of the AirPod Pros and it gives a complete number breakdown for each pair. Then we went next door. That is where they had everything marked down to a certain price, and the price of the day was $4. I started out looking in the large blue bins, and wow, they were really picked over. I did not find one item that I thought had a good enough resale value to pay $4 for, so I think they were just really picked over by this time in the week. Then I found a table in the back and there were some electronics, some items that looked like car parts, but I didn't have a lot of time to research and I didn't have a great enough knowledge base to pick those up. So I kept looking for an area where I might be more familiar with items. At this point, I was getting a little worried that I was not going to find anything that I could take home from this store to resell. But then I went around the corner and there were kitchen items, and I found a few items that I was confident that I could take home and they would resell at a profit. So I'll show you what I got for $4 each. The first thing is this Brim electric handheld burr grinder. It's an electric coffee grinder. I will list it as new open box. It's really nice to have things like this to sell when Christmas time is approaching. Next thing is a Belgian waffle maker, and I've not heard of this brand, but I know that Belgian waffle makers can be expensive. I looked it up, and from other listings, I saw that it's stainless steel. It's Gourmia, Gourmia, something like that. But I will plug it in and test it out. And for $4, I thought that was great. I didn't even look it up while I was there. I thought I would like a Belgian waffle maker. So if it didn't sell for enough, I would be glad to keep it. But I think listing it as new, without a box, no owner's manual or anything, I think it'll still sell for $20 or $25 plus shipping. And I think that's great considering it only cost $4. The next thing, I'll list this also as new open box. This one does have the owner's manual, and it's a cold brew coffee maker, and look at that cute teal color, and it's obviously brand new. It looks very nice. It's cute. It has the filter inside. I think it will sell for around $15 plus shipping. Last thing is a Camelback podium chill insulated water bottle, and this won't sell for a lot. But another thing, I thought I really like to have some brand new with tags things around Christmas time, and so it's definitely time to start preparing for that. So this might only sell for $10, but I just wanted to be able to get a few things from the bin store and see how they did. So I will keep you posted. If any of these sell, I will let you know exactly how much they sold for, how many days they took to sell, and how much my actual profit was. These items are selling quickly. The coffee grinder sold on eBay for a gross amount of $26.59. My earnings, the amount that I received back in the bank after fees and postage are taken out, was $11.72, and my profit was $7.72. The cold brew coffee maker sold on Poshmark for $15. My earnings were $9.02, and my profit was $5.02. The Camelback water bottle sold on eBay for $13.13. My earnings were $6.07, and my profit was just $2.07. Those profits are really low. So let's look at my actual numbers, where I'm at so far, and decide if this sourcing trip was a complete waste of time or if it was pretty good in the end. So far on the second store, I have had gross sales of $54.72. My earnings, or the money that I've actually received back in the bank, is $26.81. My total cost of goods, including the waffle iron that has not sold yet, is $16. So far I am in the profit $10.81, which sounds terrible. But if you look at both stores combined, store number one, I've made a profit of $10.16 plus a new pair of AirPod Pros, which I will value at $244.99 because that is what they're currently selling for on Amazon. And I was about to buy a pair. So that's real money to me. I did not have to spend that money to buy a new pair. Then store number two, so far I am in the profit $10.81 with one item left to sell. So my total profit as of right now is $20.97 plus the AirPod Pros. I still have one item left to sell, which is the waffle iron. I estimate that I will get back money in the bank, approximately $14 for that waffle iron. So my total profit on this haul should be $34.97 plus the pair of AirPods. Now I want to look at how much time it took me to do the work to make this money. I would say, I didn't time it, but I would say it took probably around 1 hour. It took us maybe 15 minutes to shop. We were in and out of there pretty quickly. The items were very easy to list. There was no prep to them. They were hard goods, and the shipping was very easy also. So I would say right around 1 hour. So if you just take that $34.97, that's a pretty decent rate per hour to make. If you add the AirPods in and the value for that, then that is an excellent amount per hour to make. So now let's look at it. What if I had not kept that third pair of AirPod Pros and I sold them instead? What would my profit have been? Well, we can predict that quite easily and accurately since I just had 2 pairs sell. They sold within 24 hours, so the possibility of duplicating that again is very good. So let's take away me keeping 1 pair of AirPod Pros, and let's look at how much I received back in the bank for the 2 pairs that already sold. That was $260.16 for the 2 pairs combined. So if we say the average is $130.08 each, multiply that by 3 pairs, that means that I can predict that if I had sold all 3 pairs, I would have received back $390.24 back in the bank. If I take out that same cost of goods, the $250 that I paid for the 3 pairs, that means instead of my profit being $10.16, it would have been $140.24. So if I look at this just from a resell point of view, store number 1 would have made $140.24, store number 2, $34.97, making the total profit from that haul $175.21, which I think is amazing for approximately 1 hour of work, and it was so much fun. It was just a great experience. So next, the second day, I went to the Galveston Goodwill and had an amazing thrift haul. And today I went to Houston and went and spent all day at the Goodwill bins there. I got 52 pounds of clothing. So I will have those 2 hauls coming up. Also, this is just a very tiny haul, but I wanted to share everything that I picked up while I'm in Galveston and Houston because it all adds up. So that is everything that I have for you today. If you're interested in seeing my other upcoming hauls, be sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. And if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I release new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.